Palworld is finally out of early access, and today I'm going to be jumping into the game for the first time all on my lonesome. The 1.0 update for Palworld is huge. There's a mysterious new island floating in the sky. The world tree has grown. There are 72 new pals, bringing the total to almost 300. There is just so much to do and so much to see. So let's jump right in and let's get started. And here we are in Palworld 1.0. I am so unreasonably excited about this. I have played Palworld a handful of times over the years through its early access journey, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I kind of burned out on it and fizzled out pretty quickly every single time because I just did. But everything I've seen about 1.0 and everything that we're going to be able to do in 1.0 does have me really excited. I'm really keen to dive into this game properly. What is that? There's like an oil rig over there. I feel like that was in the game the last time I played it. I don't remember. I think we need to go and activate this great eagle statue to unlock some fast travel, and also be careful jumping off of things because I don't have a glider and could get really bad if I'm not careful. But we have fast travel, which is amazing. We have some people to talk to near the statue as well. I'm assuming it is going to be you. Let's have a little chat. Do they speak or do I have to voice them? Oh, I have to oh no, I have to voice them. Okay. You? Shipwrecked? It's been a while since I've seen anyone who wasn't reeking of I was part of the scouting party tasked with bringing back information about this unknown island to our homeland. This island is hell on earth. Everyone else is already gone, all of them snuffed out by the ferocious pals. Hey, you, hand me that device over there. We hand the device and she quickly gets to work. Okay, that's fine. Good. There, I've installed a survival guide for you. It's the fruits of our literal blood, sweat, and tears. If it helps even one person, then well, our sacrifices wouldn't have been for nothing. There are more than a few entries in there that's essential for survival here, so try to make good use of them while you can. Once you've got those sorted, let's see, there's a small settlement just a short ways ahead. You should go there and see if they can help you. Be careful out there. I absolutely will. Oh man, I'm so keen for all of this. So we want to open the options menu and check out our survival guide, which I guess is going to be the 𝗟𝗡𝗙𝗢. We have 𝗟𝗚𝗡𝗙𝗢, we have 𝗟𝗡𝗙𝗢, we have 𝗟𝗡𝗙𝗢𝗙. These guys I'm relatively familiar with, and I'm kind of looking forward to. You know, I've always wanted to get one of these starter pals and just turn them into absolute monsters for combat. I don't think that was the survival guide. Where's the survival guide? Oh, it's literally in options. It's literally just like controls and crafting and things like that. Okay, good. Okay, so we want to pick up some fallen branches or hit trees to get wood. We can open the build menu with B and place a primitive workbench in the location of my choice, and then use F to craft something with it. So we have ourselves some wood right here. I'm sure there's a little bit more up this way as well that we can get our hands on, like you and you. I don't know how much of this we necessarily need, but one thing you're going to need to know about me before we dive into this adventure together is that in any game that has the ability to loot things and craft things, number one, I'm there for it, and number two, especially if it's like a looter shooter or any kind of game that's just like, hey, there's a bunch of stuff you can collect, like, I'm there for it, man. I am all over it. So there is a non-zero chance I'm going to be trying to collect absolutely everything that I can see, and I'm not going to apologize for it because I'm really excited to just collect everything that I can see. Anyway, we'll open our build menu. We have our primitive workbench. It just needs a little bit of wood. I am keenly aware that we're not going to be staying up here, but just to get through this little tutorial phase, because I could use a reintroduction to Palworld, and I'm sure some of you could use a reintroduction or just an introduction to Palworld for the first time. So we'll go ahead and build this guy right about here. We're going to need to actually build it, and this is something you can have your pals do a little bit later on, which I absolutely will, because some things take forever to build. Now we need some fallen stone. Is there any stone up this way that I can get my hands on? I think it's all going to be down this way. That looks like a bit of fallen stone. right about there. It absolutely is. And I think that was enough. I think I just needed 2 bits of stone. So, oh, there's more wood as well. Thank you very much. We can come up this way. We can make ourselves a... What are we looking for? A stone axe. Okay, so a stone axe is going to be this guy, which needs more stone. Of course it does. Okay, there's another stone. There's an egg, which I guess we'll take. And then I want red berries from this bush. I want red berries from this bush as well. And this one. And then I want red berries from all of these bushes, which is, I missed one. Okay, you know what? That one can stay. That's fine. I'm taking a little bit more wood here and here. I was out here looking for stones, man. I got distracted. There's some stones over here, which we'll get our hands on. I don't know how many of these we necessarily have. I don't care how many of these we have. We probably have enough now, but I think I saw like one more just over this way. I absolutely did. Okay, so now we have all the stone that we need. We can come up here and we can make the stone axe that we were tasked with making, which we then have to stand here and work on. This is another thing that we can have pals do later on, which will make life so much easier. And now we want to make a stone pickaxe, which I also happen to have the materials for because I went around and gathered everything that I could see under the sun. So this is good. We have an axe, we have a pickaxe. I need to collect this one as well, which I've absolutely done. And apparently I need to get more fallen stone. Are you kidding me? So because I guess I ran out of stone, it's now like, oh, you haven't completed this task. Sure. The problem is there's like no stone left up here because I went and got it all, which, I mean, I'm sure I can hit some rocks, but I'm gonna be honest with you. I kind of want to know what that noise is. I'm hearing something like all jingly and shiny, and I think it might just be, it might be down there. Oh, it's that lamb ball. I think he's got like a glow, or that's a big unit. All right, well, that's a unit of a lamb ball. All right, let me hit this, and that should get me some stone, which is fantastic. So now we can boost some stats, which I'm very excited to do. So this being me, I'm trying to weigh up what I should do here, because part of me thinks health is like a no-brainer because I'm an idiot and I'm going to pick fights with things that I shouldn't pick fights with. But then I think, well, I could do more damage than those things if I put my points into attack. But then I realize I'm impatient, and work speed would be kind of just amazing, because there are things that I'm going to have to build that my pals aren't going to build. And then I think I'd like to get around quicker, so stamina would be great. Or I'd like to carry more, so weight would be great. I mean, obviously this is my first skill point, so it doesn't really matter too much. I think initially, because I'm going to be building a bunch of stuff, I'm going to do work speed first, just to make this sort of start of the game a little quicker, because there are going to be things I have to build. And then in technology, we can unlock some things, which I'm sure, yeah, open the technology menu with T and unlock the Pal Sphere technology, mine the blue nodes of the beach to obtain a Paldium fragment, produce a Pal Sphere from a primitive workbench, attack a wild pal to weaken it, then capture it with the Pal Sphere. Okay, so we want to get Pal Spheres, which are distinctly not Pokeballs, for legal reasons. We probably want to get wooden chest for storage. We probably want to get the wooden structure set so I can start building things. We do want to get the pal dressing facility, even though we don't need it, but I want to make my pals look cool. And then we have 2 points left. The pal box, I think, I know we're going to need that at some point, and I know I'm probably getting ahead of myself here. So I think what I'm going to do is hold off on getting anything else until we go ahead and actually get told to do it, because I'm pretty sure at some point the tutorial is going to be like, hey, get the pal box, because it lets you do this thing, and what it does is pretty cool. So we have to head down this way, and we need to get ourselves some Paldium fragments, which I am relatively sure, because the tutorial said so, and because I've played this a couple of times, will be coming out of those little blue rocks that we can see down there. Now, is that too far to drop? It might be. I want to go as long as I can without dying. I'm just going to, oh, we got a Pal Sphere right here. We got a Mega Sphere right here. Now, could I use it on the shiny guy? No. I mean, yes, I could try, but I don't think I'm going to, because it seems like it might be a terrible idea. I am, however, going to pick up just a little bit of extra Paldium here, because I'm relatively sure we're going to end up needing it. We've got 𝗔𝗕𝗢𝗙𝗢 here as well. I love those guys. Anyway, let's go ahead and grab this last little bit of Paldium right here, and then we're gonna have to produce a Pal Sphere from a primitive workbench. So I'm assuming this is gonna launch me up, right? This is gonna, yeah, there we go. Oh, there's more up here too. Oh, fantastic. Do I need all of it? Probably not. Am I going to get all of it? Almost certainly. Oh, now what is this? I came down here from that little bridge and there's loot in here, apparently. What have we got in this chest? We have money, we have Pal Spheres, we got Pal Souls, okay. And then this is the Castaway's Journal Day 2. I think we just found loot. I think we just found lore is what I think we just found. Okay, that's fine. We also leveled up so I can enhance my stats again. And I think we're gonna just initially double my work speed. I don't know if that like works in kind of a linear way where like 100 is normal and then 200 is like 200%, but we're gonna double my work speed. And then I think everything from this point on is probably not gonna go into work speed. Also, I think my workbench is up this way. I'm relatively sure it's up this way. This seems kind of familiar. I'm pretty sure yeah. This is where I got all those berry bushes. And you know what? That one berry bush, it is not sticking around. I've decided, I've made an executive decision. I took it personally that I missed it, and now I've got it. So that's, the world has healed. Anyway, we have an important decision to make here. Once we get up here, and once we get to this primitive workbench right about here, we can go ahead and make 11 Pal Spheres, which is thankfully not going to take too long. It's still going to take like about 11 seconds, which God forbid. But realistically, what we need to decide is what my first pal is going to be, because it could be the chickpea, it could be the lamball, it could be the 𝗔𝗕𝗢𝗙𝗢, it could be 𝗚𝗓𝗡𝗢𝗡. It could be 𝗚𝗓𝗡𝗢𝗡, and I kind of want it to be 𝗚𝗓𝗡𝗢𝗡. But I'm pretty sure if I attack one of that 𝗚𝗓𝗡𝗢𝗢 down there, the other one's going to attack me, which could be a problem. Now, I could go with the chickpea, because to quote one of my favorite cartoon characters of all times, I love chickens, Eddie, but I'm going to go for 𝗚𝗓𝗡𝗢𝗢. I'm going to go for 𝗚𝗓𝗡𝗢𝗢. I mean, I'm probably going to get all of them at some point. And I'm going to be honest, I don't remember what they can all do. I know I need some pals that can work, and it's 𝗚𝗓𝗡𝗢𝗢 running away from me. Oh, that just will not do. I'm so sorry for what I'm about to do with this axe. This does not feel right, but you know what? Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here, you little. Come. Oh my God. Seriously? Come here. I need to cleave your head in. There we go. Okay, the other one's just abandoning it. Right, so that one's injured. Let's capture it. Oh, we got it. We got our first pal. We got 𝗚𝗓𝗡𝗢𝗢. Oh, I love it. And now we need to unlock the pal box technology. So this is why I didn't do that. So we want to place a pal box, which will determine our base's boundaries. Interesting. We need to find somewhere. We need to find somewhere that's going to be a base, is what that means. I'm also thinking I'm going to capture some more pals. I'm going to grab this lamball because I feel like I should. Let's just beat you a little bit more. And there we go. That should be no problem whatsoever. So now we have the... Are we going to get the lamball? We got the lamball. That would have been really embarrassing if we didn't, but that's fantastic. Let's also get ourselves a chickpea. So I'm so sorry about this, but I'm going to have to just sort of... Are you going to fight me? Oh, you're fighting back. I don't think so, little buddy. Let's get you into the pal sphere as well. That's going to be our third pal, which is going to be that little chickpea, I think. It absolutely is. Okay, and I've leveled up, which is great news. I mean, I'm not done yet. There were 𝗔𝗕𝗢𝗙𝗢𝗡s down here, and I know that they can be good for watering plants. So don't mind if I do. What level are you? 4 and 3. I am going to go. I mean, there's other ones over there, one at level 2. I'm going to go. You're on your own. You're level 4. I feel like I can take you. I feel like I can take you. I also feel like I should probably level up first. So let's do... I don't want to do attack damage because I don't want to risk killing them super quickly. I'm going to do stamina because I do feel like I keep running out of that every time I try to do something. So we're going to beat with this axe, and we're going to keep beating with this axe until such a time as you are injured enough that I feel, one more, confident in doing that. 94% capture rate, surely. 95, 96, 19. There we go. We got a 𝗟𝗓𝗡 as well. Now we need to come up with where I'm going to build a base. I also kind of want to try and mine this because I feel like that's iron or something, and I feel like that's going to be really useful. Can I mine this? I feel like I can mine this, right? Yeah, there we go. Getting a bunch of ore. Oh, I'm weighed down by carrying way too much stuff. Oh no. Okay, we're gonna have to figure that out. I did pick up a bunch of ore, which is probably not for the best. We do have this wooden chest though, which means that if I can figure out where I'm building my little base, I can store a bunch of the ore, and then I'll be over encumbered no more. I just don't know where I'm building. Definitely not next to you. Definitely. What is that thing down there though? Oh, isn't that little thing just that right there? Yeah, the 𝗟𝗓𝗡𝗙𝗢. Isn't that the one with the tongue? That's, if you don't know Palworld, that just sounds really like you have no context for what that means. But these little, what are you yapping about? Shut up. That's like my actual cat. Never shuts up. Come here, 𝗟𝗡𝗙𝗡𝗙. Quit sticking that thing out at everybody. Come here. What are you doing, you silly thing? Let's just deal with you nice and quickly. We'll grab you, that was really good. That was really good. Okay. So that's another pal. Don't mind if I do. A strange pal with a body resembling tree sap. It gradually loses strength if it has nothing to cover its body with, eventually rotting away. There is a fast travel point down here. We should absolutely go and get that. What are you? A 𝗟𝗓𝗡𝗙𝗢. I have no idea what a 𝗟𝗓𝗡 is. I've never seen one before. This wasn't in Palworld the last time I played it. I love it. It's running. Oh, no. I can't run after you. We'll be back for you. We'll be back for you once I figure out where my base is going to be. It's not, there's no point building it next to a fast travel point though, because I'm relatively sure you can fast travel to your base. So I don't know. I don't know where this is going to go. How you doing, veteran pal tamer? Nice gun you've got there, I guess. Let's unlock this fast travel point. Let's see, is there, so we do have this map. I guess if I continue, there's like an open space right there. So if we continue through that ruin, and I guess sort of up that hill a little bit, I do know, I think, if I remember right, that tower is like a boss battle. It's like not a raid, but it's like a boss battle at some point. Oh my God, we have a 𝗟𝗚𝗙𝗢 over there as well. Oh my God. Okay. At some point, absolutely. So yeah, that's the thing that's probably worth pointing out is that Palworld, I mean, you've probably made the comparisons to a certain other franchise already, but Palworld does let you fight your pals with other people's pals. So there are boss battles. You can send your pals out to fight other pals for you if that's a thing that you decide. What are you doing? Okay. I really want to grab you. I just know that I can't right now. I'm also hungry, so let's just eat some of the, how do I consume these again? I don't remember. Can I put these down here? Is that a thing I can do? Requires a, oh, that might be for, oh, it requires a small feed bag. Okay, that's fine. Oh, I have to use it on me like this. That makes sense. Okay, well, I'm not hungry anymore and I'm not encumbered anymore because I ate all the berries. That checks out. That makes sense. Okay. There is a fast travel point just up there, but honestly, this looks like as good a place as any to set things up. I think I'm okay with here. We're also getting kind of cold, which is a little bit problematic. So I am starting to die as a result of that. How do I build a pal box? Let's build a pal box. It is going to be, I want to say right here in kind of the middle of everything. We're going to build this, which is going to take 5 seconds, which is not really a problem. We can get this built nice and quickly. And then I want to unlock the campfire because I can cook at this thing and it, you know, it's also going to keep me warm, which is kind of important. So we're going to build a campfire, I guess, right about there. So this again is kind of important and kind of a thing that we just really need to get our hands on. There we go. I'm not cold anymore, which is great. And if I wanted to, I could bake some berries, which I will probably do at some point. But what I'd like to do is get my hands on some storage, which needs some wood. Now, fortunately, we have a little bit right here. and we have some trees just over here. So if I'm relatively quick, oh, we get more berries too. If I'm relatively quick, I should be able to get a ton of wood from this tree. We've got 14, 16, 18, 19, 21, 23, 26 wood from that tree is not bad. That lets me build a little storage chest, which in this case is going to be, I guess, sort of snapped in line to this guy. Could I put it between these? No, I probably should have snapped my campfire to be in line with everything, but that's fine. I'm not really too worried about that. Let's get this thing built. Again, going to be a little 5-second process, which isn't the end of the world, and then we can just transfer, move all of that into there. Move all of this into there. We have some seeds, we have some stone, we have some logs as well. We have some meat in here that we should probably do something with. So let's take a little bit of a look. Let's go ahead and make some 𝗟𝗚𝗙𝗢𝗡𝗄, which in this case, I have to make myself with my trusty frying pan. I forgot that was a thing. But what we can also do is just go ahead and manage the base. So we could, for example, put 𝗟𝗚𝗡𝗙𝗢 into the base. We could put 𝗟𝗓𝗙𝗢𝗡 in here as well if we really wanted to. And if we just have a look at 𝗟𝗓𝗙𝗢𝗡 right here, we can have a look at their details and see that they can do watering. So that's going to be good for watering some plants. If we look at 𝗟𝗚𝗡𝗙𝗢𝗡 can do some planting. If we look at 𝗟𝗓𝗙𝗢𝗡, they can do gathering and farming. If we look at 𝗟𝗚𝗡𝗙𝗢𝗡, they can do handiwork, transporting and farming. And then for 𝗟𝗡𝗙𝗢, it is handiwork, gathering, mining, and transporting. So I want to say 𝗟𝗚𝗡𝗙𝗢𝗡 and 𝗟𝗡𝗙𝗢𝗡 are probably going in there. Although I realize I need to put one of them down here to be the base pals. So I'm going to say that 𝗟𝗡𝗙𝗢 is going to be here, and 𝗟𝗡𝗙𝗢 is going to be basically going to work, which is fantastic. And what I can do is queue up just a whole bunch of baked berries. And in theory, 𝗟𝗡𝗙𝗢 should, no, 𝗟𝗡𝗙𝗢 won't do that because 𝗟𝗡𝗙𝗢, okay, never mind. That's, I can do this. 𝗟𝗡𝗙𝗢 is not the right type of pal. We need a pal that can do fire stuff to make the baked berries. So that's all right. It's okay. 𝗟𝗡𝗙𝗢 is still going to be useful. I'm going to cancel the rest of these because I don't feel like hanging around right now. I'd also like to grab those berries, which I've managed to do. We need to eat something. So let's just, is this ready to go? It is consumable. I don't know if it's cooked is the question. I'm going to say it isn't. Okay, let's just cook that. So I don't know if there's any downsides to not cooking it, but I don't really want to find out. We can then go ahead and eat it because that was a thing. And now it wants me to capture a lamb-ball. Oh, it wants me to capture 3 lamb-balls. I mean, the good news, what do you mean the weakest pal? The good news is that we have all sorts of things around here. We have clovies, we have knocks, we have foxsparks. Oh, you are who I could use to cook my food. You're also in the water, which is an interesting choice, but that's fine. Annoyingly, there do not seem to be any lamb-balls around here. What are you? That's a Vixie? That's a herbal? Okay, that's fine. We should probably build a little workbench for this space just so that we can make things out here. That is not what I wanted to do. Let's just get my buttons right and then get this thing right next to my storage, and then we'll build this so that I can make things. And then what I'd like to try and do is there anything in here I can make for the base? It doesn't necessarily look like it, which is fine. Let me go stand over here because I'm cold. What I would like is infrastructure. So if we go into this menu, we do need beds for our pals. We're going to need a bed for ourselves. A global pal box will let me store the genetic data of pals and let me reconstruct them from this data. Oh, this is so I can, put them into other worlds. I don't think we need to do that. I do think the cloth outfit would be a great idea. Also a feed box so I can feed my pals pretty well. So let's get the cloth outfit so that I can, put my nips away. Let's also get the common shield. Let's get the bow. Let's get the arrows. And let's, I guess, get the repair bench as well. There's also a base upgrade available for the PAL box. So if we have a look at this, we can go ahead and do this. We need a shoddy bed and a repair bench to upgrade it again. But what this has done is let me go ahead and get someone like the Lamball into the base as well. Now, I don't know, you do have a little something to do. So Kativa's over there mining. Lamball, I guess, is going to grab the stone and put it into storage, which is completely fine by me. We do have some base missions, like I said, to build a shoddy bed and to build a repair bench. Now, the shoddy bed needs more wood, and I don't know if it needs foundations, but I'm kind of inclined to say that we might want to build ourselves a little house. So I think the best thing, can I capture one of you two? I feel like one of you two is going to be good for wood cutting. You're level 6, both of you. I feel like I can do that. I feel like I can take you. Come here. Oh yeah, you're not so tough. You ain't so tough. Oh, you're fighting. Oh no, you are kind of tough actually. Okay, well that's fine. Oh no, the other one's fighting back too. Oh no, Lamball! Lamball, what are you doing, you silly thing? Did you eat him? Where'd he go? Oh, he's over there. Okay. Can I capture you? I missed. Can I There we go. All right, 58%. That's fine. 61%. Come on. 71%. 99, 100%. There we go. We got him. All right. You go fight your friend. Wait, how do I summon there? Go fight your friend. Go get him. There we go. I don't necessarily know if I want to kill him though. I'm going to capture him too. Kativa's just been wrecked. Oh, you're not dead. Are you like straight up? No, you're not dead. You were very much unconscious though. You're incapacitated. So I'm really glad he's not dead. I didn't want to like lose my first pal. That would have been terrible. All right. So what do I do with you is the question. Can I throw you into there? No. Okay. What do I do? I think we just put you in there. I think that's how, yeah, you'll be fine in 10 minutes. That's good. We should definitely level up a little bit. I think attack. Or maybe health. I think health actually, because I did get wrecked there a little bit. That thing was absolutely messing me up. So we'll not worry too much about that happening again. I do think we should get our hands on, we have 6 points here. I think we want to get some production stuff. So a berry plantation and a ranch and also the parachute. So I don't absolutely wreck myself, throwing myself off of a cliff. And I suppose let's put one of these herbals into the base as well. I don't know if they're going to be too useful. I don't know what they're going to do. They're going to be transporting, which I guess is fine. And I guess I'm going to head over here and get myself a bunch of wood because I'm going to try and build myself a little house. Okay, so let's have a look at what we can do here. We have plenty of wood. So we'll start with some foundations, which I can I get these to snap? Yes, I can get them to snap in line with my PAL box, which is perfect. Okay, this right here is going to be the initial foundation. Can I raise this up? I can sort of rotate it around. I don't really want to do that. That's going to live right there though. That's going to live right there. And that's going to live right there. I'm going to be building a house that's way bigger than it needs to be, but it's me. It's going to be fun. It's going to be good. We'll do this. We'll do this. And we'll do this. And then the entrance to the house is going to be here. We're going to go like this. Oh man, this is going to be huge. This is going to be so unnecessarily huge for what amounts to basically a starter house. But oh no, that's not where I wanted that. How do I get rid of something? Disassembly mode. There we go. Get rid of that. And then give me that foundation again. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is going to be my house, right? The entrance is going to be right out here. Although I'm now considering changing how the entrance... Are you stuck? You're having a rough time there, little buddy. That's okay. You'll manage. The door. So part of me was going to put the door here and then have some walls on either side of it like this. But now I'm considering the idea that I should probably save some materials, and then that bit can be my porch. We can do, I don't know if I actually can do lower steps here. I don't know if that's a thing. Oh no, I sort of can. There we go. So we'll do this, and we'll do this. So it's nice and easy to get up onto my porch. We'll do the same thing here, and we'll do the same thing just over on this side as well. And then I kind of want to do a pillar here. I want to do a pillar here. I want to do here and here. And I'm going to try. Can I stack these? I totally can. This is going to be so unnecessary, but I I have an idea for what I'm trying to do here. So we're gonna hope this works. We'll put one down there as well, so it nicely kind of continues through to the ground. So right to about there. Yeah, this is coming together. This is this is coming together. Let's do. So the door is going to be right here in the middle. We are going to do some windows, which I need to rotate to be facing inward as well. So windows on either side. We're going to do some windows here and here. We are going to have some windows down at this end of things as well, which are going to be facing in to the base. And I don't know if I have enough wood to make this all happen right now. I've gotten slightly carried away with this, but you know what? That's okay. It's fine. I have no idea if this is really going to work, but I'm excited to find out. Let's get some walls between all of this now. And apparently there's an option to paint your walls now. Oh, that's really cool. Also, you can like edit the palette so you can have custom colors. I mean, realistically, it's gonna be this, right? So I'm kind of going for like a Palworld White House type vibe is my goal here. I also kind of like the idea of like no, that's a bit much. that's a little bit much. Let's do some dark floors just in here. This is all gonna get upgraded at some point if I stay here to be like stone or something. What does that look like from what does this look like from the outside? If we go out here, oh boy. Oh, that looks terrible. Oh, that's a look. Okay. Let's do paint mode again. Let's do paint mode again. I need to get my pillars to be bright white as well. And you know, I'm now realizing I should have gone one further back with this, because I would have been able to put my stairs right here in the middle up to like a, am I about to take this all apart? Oh, I'm going to be here for a while, but I think it's going to be worth it, man. I do. I think we're onto something good here. I think this is going to be a cool looking base. I think it's going to be, it's going to be something is what it's going to be. I don't know if we necessarily want 3 windows on the sides here, but I don't see why not. I do think we need more windows on the front. So I think this needs to go, and I think this needs to go, and I think we want to, I think we want to put more windows just here, and then just here. Across the back, I think we can stick with what we did with like the 3 windows with 1 little space between them. And then I think we can do our regular walls here, 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 and here. And then if everything works out, I can now, because we have this middle part, I can put my stairs right there. We can now get our hands on a wooden roof piece, and it's going to live right here and here and here. And this gives me access to this upper part. What's more is I could do some angled pieces here. I don't know if this is going to look good, but there and there for like a little something something. Yeah. It's kind of a little something something going on there. I kind of like it. I'm being really obnoxious. I'm being really obnoxious, and I know I'm being really obnoxious, and I would apologize, but I'm not. I don't know that I'm sorry. Now, I do want to come away from my house construction for a second, because I do know that we probably should get our hands on a little something something. We probably do want to get our hands on something like the bow, like the cloth outfit, which we do have fiber for. So if I was to go ahead and make 2 little bits, do I not have enough to make this right now? I don't have enough wool. Okay. Maybe we hold off on doing that then. Is there anything else in here that I need to worry about? I don't think there is, which is fine. But I would like to get my hands on something like a ranch, because this is going to let me farm, it's a farm for raising sheep and fowl like pals. We could also get something like a berry plantation where we can start growing berries and harvesting them. Something like a feed box as well is going to be super important, but I think the berry plantation, you know, I really shouldn't build something called a plantation next to, oh my God. Oh my God. next to a house. I've realized this is going to look really similar to Braithwaite Manor from Red Dead Redemption 2, and I'm putting this as far away as I can. Oh my god! It lives there. it's going. Oh, I didn't want to throw that. Okay. All right. Yeah. So you're gonna build this. I'll help you build it. This will speed things up just a little bit. We can plant some berries in here. We can harvest or get our pals to harvest and look after the berries in here. I don't think we're going to necessarily have enough pals to do this right now, but we do have you doing some planting, which is lovely. So let's swap out the sheep for you, and you can do some watering once the planting is done, which is lovely. So that's going to be a whole bunch of berries. Do I have enough to make more of those? I do. I could make one more. We can't make a feed box right now, though, because we need more wood. And as you can see, I've cleared out all the trees from this little clearing, so I need to go up this way to get myself some wood. Oh, my weapon's damaged! No! I need this thing! Did I ever build the repair bench? I don't think I built the repair bench. Oh, no. I mean, we can build the repair bench, so it's not necessarily the end of the world, but man, this is slowing me down a little bit. This is slowing me down a little bit. I don't love it. Let's get this thing built. Let's make it snap there. And I think we go for, I don't know what way around to go. I mean, I guess technically that way around, but this way fits so much better. For now, because I'm going to move these, we'll just build it there. And that should be totally fine. We'll get this thing put together. No one's going to be helping me build this because I've got some farmer pals out at the moment, which is completely fine. I can put this together myself, I guess. I'll just struggle here while you watch. Okay, thank you for that, Herbal. Let's repair everything because they are both damaged. And how much wood has that left me with to build my to build my house? We have enough to do a little bit of work here, which is fine, I suppose. Man, I don't know about this layout anymore. I might have made a mistake with this one. Let's have that face in. Let's have that face in. I will have this one face in. You know what? I might get rid of... Do I want to get rid of those lower windows? I think I do. I think I want to clear that one and I guess that one out. And I think I want to get rid of you. And then I think we want to do a regular wall here and a regular wall here. And then up there as well. And then I think a window can go just above the door. I think that looks a little bit better. Oh, now look at this absolute mess of a building. Look, I decided to repaint it. I decided that orange might not be a bad shout for it, and I'm on fire. Good, okay. Well, I'm not cold anymore, which is nice. I don't know if this goes out. Is there water around here? Oh no, we're good, okay. Yeah, so I went with orange because it's like gonna stand out against the green of like the grass and everything. It's really bright, but you know, it'll do. It's fine. We do need to build some pal beds though. So again, we need to go out and get ourselves just a little bit of wood. I'm gonna build myself a shoddy bed as well, or whatever it happens to be called. And this should stop them from getting stressed, which is exactly what we want to do. We don't want our pals getting stressed because they don't have anywhere to sleep. So relatively quickly, We get our hands on about, I think it's like 20 wood total for the 2 pal beds. I don't know how much I need to make my own bed. So we'll just chop down both of the trees that we have up this way. And honestly, the real test that I'm going to be doing here is to see whether or not pals can actually get into that house. Because when I first played this game years ago, my biggest problem was that you couldn't, there was no point building cool looking house. I mean, I say cool looking. There was no point building houses because the pals just couldn't figure out how to get into them. So what I would like to do is find out if they can get into this one. So that's my little goal here, is to see if the pals can actually manage to navigate their way into here and navigate their way. Am I going to be able to get these to snap together in a way that's going to work nicely for me? I kind of hope so. I'd like it to be facing that way, and I guess about there should be fine. Now, no one is going to be coming to work on these, so I'll spend the 10 seconds I need to spend just getting, you know what? No, I won't. These two are, what are you doing? So what are you doing? You're planting right now. Okay, so do we have just a ton of berry? We have some, I guess. That's fine. We really should go get that fox sparks over there, because we could, if we upgrade the base, get some cooking going on, which would be amazing, so that I don't have to do it myself. But what I'd like to do for now is actually swap out, I guess, the 𝗟𝗡𝗙𝗢 for the 𝗚𝗡𝗙𝗢, because the 𝗚𝗡𝗙𝗢 is going to go do some construction, and by the looks of it, is heading straight for that door. Oh my god, have they fixed the pathfinding? Finally? Amazing. Okay, that makes me really happy. Anyway, my bedroom, I think, is going to be up here, because of course it is. I think I'm going to have the, what side would this be? The east wing. Okay, well, we'll put it there, and that'll be fine. I would also like to see if 𝗚𝗡𝗢𝗢 can figure out how to get upstairs, and I think I'll just help you with the construction so it goes that little bit quicker, so that we actually start getting you to your beds. That's one, and then this is going to be the second pal bed that we need. Can you work out how to get upstairs? No way. Oh, look at you go! Amazing. Oh, I love it. I love it. Let's get my bed built up here as well. I'm kind of curious to see if I can paint this as well. And I think I've also got, I think this gives me a base up. Yeah, this does give me a pal box upgrade. Okay. So if I head back out here, where are you going? I don't even care. Doesn't matter. We can put the 𝗟𝗡𝗙𝗢𝗢 back out. Oh wait, no, I need to upgrade the base first. We now need a feed box and a straw. We need a third pal bed, which is completely fine. We'll put the 𝗟𝗡𝗙𝗢𝗢𝗢 back out here. We have not got enough material to make, we need to go wood cutting again. You know what I'm going to do? I am going to go get that fox sparks